What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we are going to have a market watch. Without further ado, let's get into cards that you should be kind of avoiding right now, cards that might actually be beneficial to grab because they're starting to disappear off the market, and any other cards that are just has some decent headway. So without further ado, let's get in the video and talk about it. So first off, we have Metal Digimon Ace Alternate Art Chain of Liberations. We're at $14.65. Not surprising there. The card is actually really good, and I think the alt is an amazing alt that you should probably have for your personal collection. And I think it has some decent value. Now, Europe side though, looking like 12 to 13 to 14s, this card will see play no matter what happens in the coming future. This card is a black and blue card. This means blue decks will super splash this card just because the ability to de-digivolve a threat is always such a great value tool. Now, a lot of decks are trying to tech this in. Even Metal Digimon can see play in other decks as well, just because this ability to de-digivolve a threat. And being able to do this leads to making your opponent have a bad day. And I think Metal Digimon is one of those cards that we'll always see play in blue and black decks in the foreseeable future. Now we have Close Alternate Arts. This is at $20 and bumping up just a slight bit. Nothing too crazy, but we're at the $20 mark. This card is something you just wait it out just a little bit more because, again, I don't think Pyramidimon's going to blow away the meta, to be honest with you. But we'll have to see what happens because, again, more support can lead to being more expensive this card can get. But it's something you just watch closely enough just to make sure you get your copies at the right time. 15 to 17 euros. Now you do have Medieval Gallantmon. This card was a card that was on the up climb, and now we're up to $60. I had a feeling we were going to get to Death X prices, and I really hope that you took advantage when I was saying that this is probably on the cheapest side you're going to get. Now Europe side looking like 58 to 60 euros, and these are going to start disappearing. Supposedly you can use proxy sites to kind of get these cards to come over to you. It's not unheard of. So it was the first time I kind of found out about this, and people are using proxy sites for Card Market to bring the cards to them for these cheaper prices. It is an option and can lead to being some very much negative kickback from the Europe market itself. So just be careful and not over abuse it if you do this proxy shenanigans. Now Gallantmon X Chain of Liberations are at $55 to $56 and holding strong. Isn't going down like crazy, but you know, card is good. It's not going anywhere. I think 3 is fine. A 4th would be amazing, but I only got personally 3. Now looking at it now, 39s to 40 euros. Yeah, this thing's starting to tick up and starting to slowly disappear. Now we do have Piedmon Ace. Now, rude. Digimon Ace is another card that I really have a sinking feeling that this card will go up, and it's starting to. I mean, this thing started at under $2 and we're now pushing at $4. This card is a very phenomenally great card. And again, Nightmare Soldiers will long-term be good. I think it just needs the proper kind of like blocker shenanigans, and an inheritable blocker would bring this deck probably completely full circle, just because being able to minus the DP with Piedmon and then with their DP threshold get minused, you know, down to the point where you can block it, it can lead to your opponent having a bad time dealing with it. So I think that might be just the key. Right now we are playing in the dog engine with it, but that's fine. Now, taking a look though, 1 euro to 2 euros, definitely a lot cheaper than us. Now, we got Shadramon promos. So this thing's up to $70. To be honest with you, if you guys have been just sitting on this long enough, just sell them. People will pick these up closer to what looks like to being $60 range. Anyway, if you have no intentions of playing this deck ever, and you just want this just to collect dust and you just move Shadramon out, go for it. I think you'll make your quick buck and your opponent, your wallet will be a lot happier. So just wait for this weekend to be straight. I think the weekend's going to be a big deciding factor, especially because by Friday we should start seeing, you know, decks from the newest set, BT20, from the Europe side to start seeing what they're going to be doing by the end of the weekend. So there'll be another video to talk about. You know, 30 to 40 euros is kind of interesting here. Now, Magnamon, if you guys have been waiting for a gamble on something, I don't know how bad these are going to be from multi-monster deals, but they are, you know, $25 and $30. I don't justify it, but if you guys are really that desperate for a Magnamon X and you really want to take a chance, just buy this. I don't know how bad the damage is. That's the gamble here. And I mean, you could always message them to see like, hey, can you show me a picture of what this damage is so I can decide if I want to buy it? Because again, there is damage and then there's playable damage. You know, it kind of sucks your collection's going to have a damaged card, but if you're just looking to play Magna X in your deck for cheaper than what it is right now, might be what you want to do. But I don't highly recommend this just for long term. Now, Europe size 23 to 25 euros. If you want to use a proxy site for this, I say so. Now, Greymon Secret BT17 is another one that I kind of probably caused this one earlier last weekend. Sorry about that, but people are starting to tick up on this card. It's just one of those good cards, especially for future support. It hits every color that they're going to be minus purple. So purple and black are the only cards that aren't going to be mentioned in this Greymon, but the fact that the Agumon is always usually red-black usually is a big deciding factor, right? This Greymon will take advantage of all level 3 or lower cards in its Digivolution, so it does benefit it, right? So it's going to be a bridge gapper for good reasons. You know, being 40 bucks is just the tip of the iceberg. 15 to 16 to 18 euros. Now, you do have Ancient Greymon Secret Crisis BT17. Another card you should probably just watch closely, especially with 21 coming. This card easily could spike up again and just lead to being some crazy shenanigans because, again, we have World Convergence, and World Convergence has all pro tags in them again. So it'll just lead to being a little bit more expensive. You know, you got 6 to 8 euros. Now, Mema Tyramon Update Pack 2024, we got still holding strong in this $21 range. We did have a $17. I'm not a huge fan of $5 shipping unless you're going to get a bunch of cards. Now, Europe side 6 to 8 euros. Now, Heavy Metal Dramon, Digimon Liberator EX07, another card you just watch closely, but I'm going to be straight honest with you. I expect it to go dippy, dippy, dip. But if, you know, BT20 is giving the set the support it needs, maybe this is just good enough. But guys, if you are shopping around on TCG Player in the next couple days, especially when we're leading up to the big hype reveal of BT20 decks, use my affiliate link down below. It helps out the channel with no extra cost. And yeah, but let's get back into it. So we're looking at $9. I would just wait this one out and just comfortably wait. I don't know where this is going to go, but you just got to wait until you start seeing decks populate. If this thing starts showing up, you know, more than 2 to 3 decks by the second week, then, you know, and it starts to go like 6, maybe it is competitively viable. But you just have to watch closely because I don't know if BT20 is going to bring a lot of competitive viability. 4 euros to 5 euros. Now, Cinderellamon, Digimon Liberator ZX07 saw some uptick early on, but now it's starting to come down. We're down to roughly $13 a pop. Now, Europe side, though, 3 to 9 euros. Water damage, wouldn't touch that, but 9s to 10 euros, they're kind of in the same boat. Now, Tocado, alternate art from EX02, or up to 19 to 30s to 9s to $40 range. It's not looking good on the Tocados. 30s to 35 to 42 euros. Just Gallantmon X being Gallantmon X. Sayokomon, limited foil, Chain of Liberations. They are 5s, but they're starting to move, guys. Purple Hybrid is starting to tech this card in, so it's just something you need to be watching closely. Now, excuse me, how rude, is looking like 4 to 5 euros. Now, Mastodon Ace started to see an uptick because Setcon is playing this card, and it makes a lot of sense, right? Mastodon Ace is just one of those powerhouse cards that just has a good on-play when Digivolving. You may play a level 5 or lower with, you know, these conditions from hand or trash without paying its cost. So basically, if you have a Magnamon in trash, you can get Mastodon Ace to do its shenanigans. So I think at the end of the day, it matters, right? So now Europe side 4 to 8 euros. Digimon alternate art versus Royal Knights BT13 skyrocketing. We knew this was going to happen once we got some more Royal Knights support, but hopefully you guys started tackling these guys because they're just going up. Now Europe side 30 to 40 to 50 euros. Biomon Seed Apocalypse BT17. Let's see if this one's actually moved up a little bit. It did just a small bit, and that did matter because it is topping even in Japan. This deck with Ancient Greymon is something to be afraid of a little bit. Now Europe side 4 to 5 euros as well. Just something you should keep on your radar. Hammer Sparks 2021. Kikaitis Breath shenanigans from the finals. We're at $15 to $16, especially with one hits. They kind of just tanked the market, right? Now, excuse me, Europe's side is 17 to 20 euros. Just a good one of. If you guys are looking for max rarity blue stuff, this is a good card. Now, Destromon promo 094 is about $3.97. We got, but that's $5 shipping. So yeah, if you guys are looking for maybe just spending 15 bucks on it, just grab these two. Now looking at it, 3 to 4 euros. But taking a look in Dorugamon being Observer BT16, we're at 1 penny to 8 cents. This is more or less a road path. If you guys are thinking that the SOC bottom base Doru line is going to help out the deck in a way for your Alphamon deck, this is the card you go with. This line here from the BT16 and BT17, just a complete full circle. Now, if you guys are thinking just to go BT7's route, you're going to use BT7 and BT9 to combo off, and this is a card you probably want to pick up. It is kind of dirt cheap right now at the $11 range. So again, this is something you just watch closely just in case this thing goes off. You know, if that does, it just brings it up. Now, Europe side 12 to 20 euros, moving up for the finalists. Now, Jagamon Foils, Digimon Liberators EX07, we're at $5 a pop. Going to, no, it is $5 a pop plus $5 shipping. So it's, if you buy one, you're paying 10 bucks. If you buy multiple, you're paying a lot less. So just something to keep on the radar here. Jagamon's just, you know, nature spirits. You know, 50 cents to 1 euro. Now, taking a look at Coral Blastace BT14, going up as well. If you guys have this, it's not a bad bulk card to be moving. Europe side 1 to 2 euros. Now, Viximon Digital Hazard is starting to come down. I know they went to a red base egg, which is the Digimon, so they're using the Guillemon GG to draw cards, but Viximon is another option if you guys still want to just play the normal option shenanigans. Now, Europe side 2 to 20 cents. Now, Zenith is bought out, guys. This was inevitable. There's no way this card wasn't going to disappear, and so did the stamped pre-release stamped Snatchmons are at $12 a pop, and Fusion Eyes are at 5s. So something to just keep on your radar, especially as I mentioned in the past, you don't want to let Galacticmon, especially BT21, go unnoticed. Europe side 1 to 2 euros. Now, you have Nidhogg Next Adventure pre-release card. This is just straight up because of the hype for Purple Hybrid, and it's just a good card, and the deck is doing well with it. Now, Europe side 5 to 6 euros. I mean, it's up to you if you want to use this, right? Now, Rusty Ace is a substitute for Gallantmon that we really don't want to talk about much, but looking at $20 a pop, and a lot of players are willing to pay this price. So don't let this squander away. Rusty Tyranno being expensive is expensive. Yeah, 12 euros to 6 euros. Now, we do have Cerebrusmon pre-release stamps going up as well. They're up to $5. You know, this card, oh no, it's actually come down, which is good. Maybe if you guys want to be playing this card in your purple decks, you know, doggo deck, this is just what it goes off. Now, Europe side 50 cents to 1 euro. But before we end the video, I do want to bring you to my Etsy store. I know, so much plugs and plays. Kyle, stop it. Well, you know, excuse me, I said Etsy. What's, ooh, wow. No, I said Etsy. Now, let's go to Etsy.com. Please and thank you. Now, you guys know me. Huh? Why is Etsy's having issue? That was weird. For some reason, Etsy was bringing me to weird domains. Let's see, Digimon tokens. So players have been asking me for a little bit on updating my tokens. So we did. I'm excited to announce that we expanded a bit on my tokens. So first off, you know that we have Vole and Voldrick. Now we have Fushimimon as well, but we also have Kohargurumon. But we also have familiar tokens. We do have Uka no Mitama. So it is the Rush Big Wolf that you guys been waiting for. Now we do have War Growl. We do have Rapidmon. We do have Pipe Foxmon. Fox. So the tokens are here. You get the cute foxes. Now, Diaboromon has made its scene and appearance. And then we do have Tomon. So this is all the options. I will let you know that the Tomon does come with, you know, if you buy the Tomon and you guys just want to get the Tomon and the War Growl Rapid combo, let me know when you guys check out. I'll double check with you guys just to make sure that you want these 3 cards. Because then, boom, you'll get those 3 for your price, because again, the option is you get 4 tokens. So if you guys want to swap and play with tokens that you want, just let me know and I can easily go like, well, we have this one, you know, just makes yourself enjoy it. But guys, hopefully these tokens are something to get you excited for. Just check up RMA TCG sleeves. This Digimon tokens are very great options. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.